Jason, you really looked as though you were biting the screen there for that whole lap. How was it out there?
You know, I'm really pleased to be up here on the front row. It's our first front row in qualifying this year. You know, I've been working all weekend just on making the tyres last and working for tomorrow. You know, we went out there in Q1, Q2, we made little step, and in Q2 I did a 47.3 on lap 6 or 7 of the tyre, and I thought, you know, I might be in with a shot for qualifying to go a bit quicker. I didn't really nail the first part of the lap. I was red on the dash, so I knew I was a bit slower than Q2. And then I put a really good last sector together, and I seen 47.1, so really pleased to do 47.1, but you know, these two boys here are in a bit of a different league there. It's 46.0 and 46.5 is something else around here, so fair play to them. We're ready for tomorrow, though. I'm not giving up on tomorrow. I'm ready to fight tomorrow. We've got 2 long races, and you know, we'll be giving it everything we've got.
James, I mean, you put in such a blistering lap, the second fastest ever two-wheel lap here at Snetterton. Still not quite good enough for pole, but you've got to be pleased with the lap, surely.
Yeah, no, I am. It's BSB, isn't it? You know, you can't just sit back and relax. Even when you do a time like that, you know somebody else is going to try and beat it, and it just gets stronger and stronger every year. It's the old cliche, it's the strongest year it's ever been, but it really is. You know, you've got all the young kids coming through now as well, Dixon and all these boys. So Halloran's been blighted with injury a few times, and this year, he's strong, and Shakey's obviously always strong. So there's 7 or 8 guys out there that could win it on the day, and that's just you know how it is. So you have got to keep trying your best, and you know you might feel like a 46.5 ain't going to get beat round here, but believe me, it is. And the 46.0 will probably get beat next year. So, and that's the great thing about BSB. You're always pushing your limits. You know, you're always improving. The tyres, they pretty much stay the same every year. We just develop the bikes, we work harder, and you know, and thankfully it puts on a good show for the fans as well. You know, it's going to be some good close racing tomorrow. So yeah, but I am, you know, I'm happy with the time. We've been a little bit off the pace all weekend. We haven't quite had the balance of the bike. I've not been happy with it. We missed the official test here because all our boys were at the TT, and I think that didn't help really. Just, you know, spent Friday sort of doing gearing and a few odd little bits, and we didn't really find any pace. And it wasn't until qualifying then when all I did was change the gearing, took some preload off the back, 0.5 mil, and that was it. You know, we found about a second, just made the bike more stable, it stopped easier, finished the corner better, less wheelie, and all that from just tiny bit of gearing and you know, lengthening it. That was it. So yeah, fair play to the boys. They've been chipping away all weekend. They've kept the faith in me, and you know, we've produced the goods. It's only qualifying, but at least it's put us on the front row. Shakey's shown phenomenal pace all weekend, and you can see you can do those times consistently. We haven't really had the chance to show that because we've just found the pace now, so we'll have to have a good long running warm-up tomorrow, do a lot of laps on the tyres and see what we can get out of it, and hopefully we can take it to him tomorrow.
How about it for the pole and the fastest ever two-wheel lap around this Snetterton circuit for BYZ Ducati, Shane Shakey Byrne. I've got to read it, 1 minute 46.024. Did you think that was possible?
Well, do you know what? Honestly, when I did a 46.8 in Q2, and I was over the moon with that. You know, it's like a unmarked territory, if you like. And you know, I watched all the boys do their laps, and I watched James's lap, and I saw that he did a 46.5, and I thought, you know what? Fair play, James, because I think, as he said, you know, he's been struggling a bit this weekend and pulled it out of the bag for qualifying, and that was a good lap and a flipping fast time, let me tell you. My 46.8 in Q2 was far from perfect, and I knew that I had a little bit left, but you know, I thought maybe 2 or 3 attempts, you know, we'd see. But I got the first corner right, I got the second corner just ever so slightly wrong, but not terrible at all. Good run through the midsection, and I was really up on my 46.8, so things were looking really good. And all of a sudden, going down the back straight, I kept thinking to myself, flipping hell, I could do a 45 here. It could be a 45. And I got the S's right. I got the bomber really good compared to normal. I got Corum's really well. But I think I got Corum that well that I braked at my normal marker and just missed the apex on the left and ran in a little bit deep and couldn't get on the throttle hard enough. And I tucked in for all I was worth up the straight, but when I come up and seen 46.0, I didn't know whether to be really happy for that lap time or disappointed that I didn't make 45s. But either way, it was half a second clear, and it's testament to the job that the BYZ Ducati team have done all weekend, because you know, we've been chipping away, we've worked really methodically. You know, I completely understand that we have a good run of tracks coming for us now, and we need to maximise our potential and score as many points and, you know, podium points and whatever else as we possibly can. And you know, Snetterton's always been good to me. I love coming here, and it's been good to Jason too, and James. But yeah, we've done a good race simulation this morning. And I dare say we'll try a couple of little things in morning warm-up. But do my best as I possibly can to try and have 2 strong races tomorrow.